and welcome back to Vlogmas Day 8. This morning started in one of my favourite ways possible. Went for a lovely early morning walk. I am not going to lie though, it was freezing. Beautiful, frosty, gorgeous morning. This coffee is very much needed to warm me up after the most beautiful walk around the New Forest. It's always one of my favourite things, just having the New Forest on our doorstep, and it was very much needed because I feel like I ended yesterday's vlog a little bit earlier than I normally do, a little bit, I don't want to say abruptly, but this is how I spent pretty much the rest of yesterday evening. I could just feel a migraine coming on. And it did. So I was really glad that I ended the video and that I didn't get to a point where I'd like forgotten to end it, or just like couldn't be able to open the camera, couldn't open my eyes properly. I had a migraine patch on it for the rest of the evening. So it was really needed to blow away the cobwebs. I always call it the migraine hangover the morning afterwards. So going for a walk always really helps just make you feel a little bit more refreshed. It kind of like, it's almost like it gets the body pumping, gets the body moving, and just kind of makes you like flush out all of the horrible toxins from the migraines. The walk was lovely, the coffee is lovely, and I feel like I've gone for a little bit of a different look today. I decided to chuck my hair up and just kind of leave a few little bits falling down. I've got some gorgeous little earrings in from Pandora, which I absolutely adore. If you're a silver girly, I would definitely recommend checking out Pandora jewellery, because I feel like they are one of the best places to get silver jewellery. I obviously adore places like Monica Vinader. I love Abbott Leon. I love so many different jewellery brands, but I feel like they always kind of focus on their gold jewellery and their silver kind of just gets forgotten and left by the wayside. But especially in winter, and especially paired with navy blue. I've got my navy blue Ralphie on this morning, and I've paired it in a little bit of a different way. I saw someone on Instagram, I can't remember who it was, but somebody on Instagram did this with a little roll neck underneath, and I just thought that was so cute. Number one, to give me a little bit of warmth, which is very much needed, and then number two, obviously that little bit of styling. I love having that white pop out. I love the fact that the white matches the Ralphie logo as well, and I just feel like it adds an extra layer, an extra detail to the outfit. So hair's been chucked up. It is a very casual day today, a beautiful day actually, beautiful and sunny and fresh and bright, but a lovely day just chilling at home today, which I'm not gonna lie, after yesterday's migraine I feel like is very much needed. So it's just gonna be a really cozy day today. Ooh, it is a Sunday as well as you're watching this, so I feel like that is perfect. We're gonna have a lovely, cozy Sunday Vlogmas today, and I could not think of anything better. So I've just come upstairs now because I have something rather exciting to show you, a gorgeous new knitwear piece from one of my favorite knitwear brands as a part of one of the coolest collaborations I think I have ever seen. I'm really hoping that this is still going to be available, because I have a feeling this is going to be a collaboration that sells out like that. And I managed to go to the pop-up back in November of the Anya Hindmarsh and Uniqlo collaboration, which honestly is such a cool collab, and I cannot tell you how much I adore Uniqlo as a brand. I feel like they are the brand that has just nailed practicality without sacrificing aesthetic, if that makes sense. Like, their pieces are so practical, they are so like, they do what you want them to do. They keep you really nice and warm in winter, they keep you like temperature regulated, they're such high quality, and yet they're still beautiful, which I feel like is quite hard to come by sometimes. So I've got a gorgeous new cashmere knit jumper from Uniqlo as a part of the Anya Hindmarsh collaboration, and I cannot tell you how in love I am with this. I always find the Uniqlo pieces that I have in my wardrobe just stand the test of time. I'm always wearing the socks, especially whenever I wear boots. I feel like my feet get so cold in like leather boots. The Uniqlo socks are the only thing that keep me nice and warm. The Heat Tech collection is always my absolute favorite. I'm always wearing my Heat Tech thermals underneath my jumpers, and the Uniqlo cashmere is unlike any other cashmere I have ever felt. It is so soft. Sometimes I do find that cashmere can be a little bit itchy, whereas the Uniqlo cashmere is just the softest thing in the world. I feel like the color of this jumper is kind of washing me out a little bit. I'm looking very pale in camera now, and it's coming up a little bit more, I don't know, a bit more stark. It's so funny. I don't know what it is about this camera. It hates the color red, which is such a shame because I'm so obsessed with it at the moment. When we were at Bicester, actually, Emily found a gorgeous Ralphie cable knit in this kind of colorway, and it just got me thinking how I've been missing that color in my wardrobe. Like, it's such a beautiful, festive, gorgeous red that you can still wear throughout the rest of the year. Like, I don't feel like come January I'm gonna have to like hide this jumper away. I think it's absolutely beautiful, and I love the little details that it's got on it. So it's got this little bow at the back, which I just think is so cute. You know how much I love my bows. And then one of the biggest parts of the Anya Hindmarch collection, a kind of signature look, is the little googly eyes. They were all over the pop-up store. It was so much fun. And as you can see, this jumper is actually a jumper with a thumb hole, which I'm so excited about, because as a cold girly, also as a petite girly, I often find that jumpers come like over my arms, like I have to roll them up like I've done now. So I really love the fact that it's like deliberately over your hands. You can keep nice and snugly warm, and it's just got this little patch as well, which I think is really cute. So the most beautiful, warm, cozy, festive jumper to add into my wardrobe. As knitwear goes, I feel like this is just going to fill a serious gap in my wardrobe. I can't wait to style it up. I can't wait to get wearing it. I think it's just going to be such a beautiful piece for Christmas. And then I also couldn't help myself. I picked up a pair of the Anya Hindmarch Uniqlo socks, because as I said, I'm never not without these Uniqlo socks. They are game changers. And again, you've got the little googly eyes on there, which I absolutely adore. I think they're so cute. So they're a gorgeous like khaki green color with a kind of gray stripe. And I know that socks is a really boring Christmas present, but at the same time, I feel like it's a Christmas present that is so well received. You know, when you're a kid, you're like, oh, I've got socks. As an adult, you're like, yes, socks. I actually have socks written on my Christmas list. I'm hoping to get some gorgeous new socks for Christmas, because I love having new socks. I love having cozy toes. I don't know about you, but toasty tootsies, literally the best thing in the world. So I also picked up a pair of the socks. They had a few different colors as well. They did have a matching red, which I was kind of tempted by, but I felt like the green were a little bit more practical, a little bit more timeless. So I'll leave the collaboration linked down below, because I just think it's such a beautiful collaboration. And even if you're not able to get anything from the collab anymore, just the Uniqlo cashmere. Honestly, there's nothing softer, nothing cozier in the world. I'm so excited to have this jumper to add into my collection. So just to show you what the knit looks like on, can we just appreciate the hand warmers? I am so in love. I am so cozy right now. And obviously if you wanted to, they're so easy just to like roll up your sleeves and roll away, but I'm kind of loving the cozy vibes and the little eyes on the hand. I absolutely love it. So I've just popped it on with literally what I am wearing it today. I've got my little QVC jeans on, which I absolutely love. I've kept the little white roll neck on underneath, because I quite like that pop of white actually. That's really sweet, but this would be absolutely fine against your skin. It is the softest cashmere, and I love the like fit of it. I got it in a medium, so it's really nice and just like quite loose, like not too oversized. This is exactly the kind of fit that I like for my knitwear. I feel like I need the other colours now. There was a gorgeous grey colour and a beautiful like navy blue, which the navy blue was calling me. You know, I don't wear grey as much anymore, but I thought navy blue would be stunning. But for me, I just was really gravitating towards the red, because I felt like it was such a different piece that I don't have in my collection. And I love how it looks with the blue jeans. I feel like red and blue jeans are just so cute. And of course, we've got the Uniqlo socks on. I honestly am never without these. These are the ones I'm wearing today. Just a really classic white pair with little grey tootsies. So yes, absolutely love it. It's such a gorgeous, cozy, warm piece. I think it's just so beautiful. Such an incredible collaboration and an item that I definitely think I'm going to be styling up and wearing all throughout December. You join me in my hallway, which is not an area that I feel like you usually get to see, but I had no plans to leave the house today, and those plans have changed. My sister texted me and said, do you fancy lunch at the garden centre? I want to pick up some new decorations. I want to have a little wander around the Christmas section, and I want to grab some lunch. And I'm obviously not going to say no to that. So I've just popped on my little Uniqlo body warmer, which I absolutely adore. They do these in loads of different colours. It's actually hilarious. My sister has the matching one of this. I've got the gorgeous like light beigey colour, and then she got it in black. And it's the funniest thing, because I feel like we always wear them at the same time. And I love a body warmer because it keeps your hands really nice and like free and open. So when you're driving, you're not like, you know, feeling restricted, which sounds really weird, but I feel like you get what I mean. And I realized actually I didn't show you the other piece that I got from the Anya Hindmarch collection. I need to take the label off, but how cute is this? It's one of those reusable shopping bags, and I really need one of these because my mum always has one in her handbag, and I feel like it's such a like adult thing to have, but normally they're a bit a little bit old lady-ish, you know what I mean? And as much as I'm a granny at heart, sometimes we need some fun young things in our life. So it's a little green one. It folds into the little mouth with the eyes, and then folds out into a tote bag, which is so handy. So I can pop that in my handbag. It is baby's first outing today, which I am so excited about. My little Songmom bag, which I unboxed in yesterday's video. And I'm a child, so I'm always like, yes, I need to use her, I need to wear her the second she arrives. But to be fair, actually today is exactly the kind of day that I would have worn this bag anyway. Like, this is exactly why I bought her, why I got her. I feel like she is just so perfect, just to sling on, super cash, garden centre outfit like this, and a lovely lunch. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really hoping to find a tree skirt at the garden centre. It's something that I feel like has been really missing from our tree, that I feel like we could really do with having, because as much as I love the Balsam Hill ones, the Balsam Hill trees look so real. I always find that when you can see the prongs, the legs underneath, it just ruins the vibe. It kind of really screams this is not a real tree. So I'm gonna look out for a tree skirt whilst we're there, and just have a little wander around the Christmas section, get in the festive spirit. There's nothing that makes me happier than a garden centre at Christmas. So let's get going. It should be a lovely afternoon. Well, my goodness me, we have walked into a winter wonderland. Look at this tree. I mean, is this not the goal? I feel like they've got quite a similar theme to me with the bows, the gold, the red. It is so tall. Oh my goodness. They've got little Haskins teddy bears as well. I'm really tempted to take him home with me. He's absolutely gorgeous. They've even got a little mini version. Oh my gosh, hello buddy. Nostalgic moments. Look, they put the little Haskins bear in the tree. Oh my gosh, this really is making me nostalgic just looking at the old teddy bear here, all of the nutcrackers that have gone in the tree. Oh my goodness, I love this. Oh, we've got an Alexander or Alex, either or would work for him. And lots of nutcracker men. I really love these. Let me know which one's your favorite. Do we like the red, the green, or him? I mean, he's got a face to him. It's an interesting one. I'm not gonna lie, this is really making me want to add a bit more green into our theme, because we've obviously got the classic red and gold, which I do absolutely adore. It's kind of like really classic shade, but I feel like a few pops of green might work really well in the tree. I love him. He's very similar to the Nutcracker man I've got at home. Maybe he needs a friend. And he's very like vintage inspired ones. I'm seeing so many like this year. I love the little teddy bears as well. My mum actually used to have ones that were like collectible teddy bears that she still puts on her tree from when we were each born. I think she got one for each of the children for our first Christmases, which is so cute. So maybe quite nice to pick up a couple of those. But I really love how they've been adding the green into the red and gold theme. I want to take him home with me. He is so cute. Does this remind anyone else of like their grandparents? I feel like my granny used to always have things like him. They've got some gorgeous crockery, cute little mug. I kind of love the green theme, it's really cute. The more I see of the standing Santas, the more I want one. They've got so many different colours and themes. I mean, the classic red is just adorable. I love the woodland theme that so many garden centres are doing at the moment. I feel like it's just very like nostalgic, a little bit Nordic, quite simplistic, but in just like a really nice way. Oh my gosh, look at these little trees. They're felt as well. They are so cute. Oh my goodness, Cath Kidston Christmas makes me feel so nostalgic. Please tell me that you guys can remember. Actually, I don't think anyone's going to remember this when I used to have my Cath Kidston bedding and just take flat lays. That was when I first started Instagram. I love these gloves. These are so cute. I've also said to Alex, I feel like we need a little reindeer for the front of our house. He is really cute with the little gold antlers. He's gorgeous. See, the green theme is everywhere this year. I love this like herringbone green stocking. That's absolutely beautiful with the faux fur at the top. That is a really beautiful stocking. How cute are these little sweetie dish trays as well, just to put out a few little sweets on your tablescape, or you could even use it as like a candle holder. I love how they look. They've got both sizes, the bigger one and the smaller one. Oh, they just look so festive. Baby, it's cold outside. Oh my god, they've got loads of cute little signs. Candy Cane Lane, all of Santa's reindeer, Frosty the Snowman, a gingerbread wonderland. Oh my word, look at these. Is it just me or do these actually make you a little bit hungry? I love him, the little guy waving, he's so cute. I must admit, I do love this kind of vintage inspired decor. It just reminds me of like my childhood, my grandparents' house.
always makes me feel very nostalgic.
We are back from the garden centre now after the loveliest afternoon. I don't think I actually vlogged lunch, but we got a really delicious wood fire pizza, and I feel like there is nothing better than a garden centre wood fire pizza. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. I always think of the Gary Barlow meme that's like, this is my idea of a very nice day out. Honestly, wandering around the garden centre, looking at the Christmas decorations, having a lovely lunch, and I have to say, it was a successful visit because I have come home with a tree skirt. I am so happy that I managed to find one. It's like a really gorgeous, like dark, almost like walnutty colour, which I think is going to work so well with the Christmas tree. And it's just going to hide the legs a little bit more, so I'm going to have to ask Alex for a little bit of help with installing that because it's a full circle, not a half circle. So I think we will literally have to lift the tree out of its base in order to slide this on. So that's maybe a job for another day, but managed to get a lovely tree skirt, so really happy about that. And then also I couldn't resist, I could not help myself when we were in the Cath Kidston section. Honestly, they had the cutest bits, and I saw this little pie dish, and is this not the most adorable festive dish you have ever seen? It says here it is a round pie dish, 24 centimeters. It's got the really cute little like scallop kind of beveled edge, which I absolutely adore. Look at the edging as well, like green kind of checkerboard with the red florals in there, and then the green handles, which again are like scallop, they're like a rope handle. But my favorite part was inside. Look at it, the little elves decorating the tree. Oh my goodness me, I just thought that was the cutest thing I have ever seen. And it inspired me. I have not actually made for the longest time my signature pudding, my signature dessert, Alex's favorite, and I thought I would treat him this evening and make him my strawberry and peach crumble, which I know probably sounds like quite a random kind of concoction to put in a crumble. And it was about a year ago, maybe even more, that I first tried it, and oh my gosh, it is the best crumble. It's like a really lovely sweet crumble. Quite difficult to get strawberries at this time of year, I won't lie. I stopped by the shops on the way home and had to try 2 different M&S's in order to get strawberries, but managed to find some, so I'm really happy. I've got my peaches, I've got the rest of the ingredients, and I feel like a crumble is one of those things that's just such a British dish, but also one of those things that I feel like is really quite easy on the grand scale of baking. A really lovely one to bring around if you are a guest, or if you are a host as well and you want to make something that you can like do in the morning, you don't have to think about, you don't have to worry about, you can like whip it out later. I feel like it's a real crowd pleaser. Can you imagine bringing out a gorgeous strawberry and peach crumble in the most beautiful festive pie dish? Oh my gosh, I am so in love with this. It's so funny as well, because whenever I tell people that I've done like a strawberry and peach crumble, everyone's reaction is the same. It's like, oh, that's quite interesting. Like I never have thought to have put like strawberries and peaches together. Like, not really sure how that's going to taste. And every single person that ever tries it always says to me, that is absolutely incredible. So I'm gonna put her to good use and do a little strawberry and peach crumble this afternoon. Oh, a cozy afternoon of baking. It's already golden hour, I'm not gonna lie. Absolutely beautiful outside. It's been such a lovely day. Oh, I can't even begin to tell you how beautiful this golden hour glow is. We are literally just being lit up with the most stunning, beautiful golden light in the kitchen. I can't even tell you how happy it is making me, although it'll be gone within the hour. As soon as it hits winter, the beautiful light like this, you know it's not going to last very long. But the apron is on. We are baking with Ellie, and I've got my recipe book out beside me. This is a beautiful personalized journal from a brand that actually I shopped from before I knew the founder, who's a really good friend of mine now, Monica. She is an absolute angel, the most beautiful girl inside and out, and she has the most incredible brand called Mills & Brown. They do the most amazing leather-bound notebooks, and I decided to use mine for recipes, so I got personalized recipe on that. But it's such a gorgeous brand that you can get your name personalized on it, anything like special personalized on it. I feel like if somebody got married this year, that would be a great gift to give them, maybe like Mr. and Mrs., like the year, something like that. And then I've got it resting on my little recipe book holder. A few of you guys will recognize this because I got this for Christmas, was it last year? Potentially last year, if not the year before that. I feel like my memory is so bad, but it is the most beautiful mango wood recipe book holder that says Ellie's Kitchen. So it keeps my recipe out in front of me. What I will do actually is I will leave the recipe link down below, because this is one that I've kind of tweaked and adapted and changed, so it's kind of my own recipe at this point, which I don't like to say because that sounds really big-headed to be like, oh, it's my own recipe, but I've changed it so much that it's basically my own recipe now. But I've got everything out that I need. We've got the strawberries. I would always recommend doing fresh strawberries, but what you could do is in the summer buy beautiful fresh strawberries and freeze them. That would definitely work. And then all you need is tinned peaches. Like, it's literally that simple. Then other than that, it's all dry ingredients, so it's all stuff that you'll pretty much have in the cupboard anyway. There's nothing worse than when you do a bake or a recipe and they say like everything you should have in your cupboards already, like let's do something where you don't need to go to the shops, and I'm reading the ingredients going, no, I don't have vanilla extract paste in my fridge. Like, I don't have that at home. I have caster sugar, I have flour, I have ground cinnamon because I like that, but other than that I don't really have a lot in my cupboard. So this one is a really, really simple one, a really easy one. So I am going to play one of my favorite playlists. It's like a jazz Christmas playlist on Spotify, and just enjoy a lovely afternoon of baking. I honestly love doing this because it's quite simple, it's quite easy, but so rewarding. So let's get baking. One of my favorite things about making crumble as well is I feel like it's one of the most aesthetically pleasing puddings to make. Not that that really matters, and obviously we still make a little bit of a mess and stuff. That's why we wear the penny, it's why we wear the Baking with Ellie apron. But we have got the crumble ready, we have got the fruit layer ready, we have got the pie dish ready, although I think I need to relabel this as my crumble dish because I'm not really the biggest pie gal. Don't really think my skills have ever have evolved enough to do a pie, but yes, I love this because honestly it's literally only been about 20-30 minutes with regards to the preparation. It is 40, there we go, there's my recipe actually. It is 45 to 50 minutes in the oven. Oh, I'm gonna need to change that. Obviously you can tell that I wrote this before we moved into this house because we now have gas mark on our range cooker. So gas mark 6 for 45 to 50 minutes. And when you do the crumble, one thing I would say is to actually leave it kind of a bit bitty. I know that this basically looks like it hasn't all been mixed in together properly, but I find the bigger the bits, the more crumbly it is. And there's nothing better than a crunchy, crumbly crumble. Honestly, it is just my favorite. So arguably the best layer. The crumble is ready. The fruit always looks so aesthetic, covered in sugar, so delicious. One thing I would say is that I find that when you have small strawberries as well, that sometimes it's best not to cut them up too small because they do sometimes mush a little bit. That's the thing with peaches and strawberries, is they're both very soft fruits, so they can sometimes get a little bit mushy. So I usually go for peach halves, but I could only find peach slices today. So that will have to do. I'm sure Alex will not mind, and they are ready to go in my new crumble dish in the oven. Oh, I'm so excited for this. Goodness me, how good does that look? I've just packed down the crumble a little bit. I don't like to pack it too much because, as I said, I love a crumble. So I'm so excited for this to go, and I feel like this pie dish is just the perfect size. I mean, coming to someone's house who is hosting you for Christmas with this in your hand, can you think of anything better? So in the range she goes. I wish you the best of luck, my darling. I hope you come out tasting absolutely delicious. So whilst that is bubbling away in the oven, I've come upstairs because I have received a rather lovely delivery from a perfume brand that I've not actually tried before, and I'm so excited to give this a little sniff test. This is from By Radio, which I know is a perfume brand that so many girls just absolutely adore. They swear by, they say it's one of their favorite perfume brands, and I've said it before, but I'll say it again. I feel like beautiful perfumes, beautiful fragrances are just such a lovely gift. I feel like they're very personal in the sense of, number one, you need to know what that other person likes within a fragrance, and number two, it means that when you smell it on them later, you can like smile to yourself thinking, I got you that for Christmas, like that was my thoughtful gift that you're like wearing and using, and it's just so lovely. These are the little travel size, the little roll-ons, which I find so handy, because when we were at Bicester actually, I was really struggling with what fragrance to bring with me, because a lot of my fragrances are either full size or even just like that half size is still quite heavy, and you don't want to be like spritzing it around people. So I think this is really lovely just to give yourself a little top up of your fragrance without actually kind of impacting anyone else. It's great to keep in your gym bag if you're going traveling. Can't really smell that. I'm gonna have to put that on my wrist because I am really excited to see what it smells like. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That is beautiful. If you like a floral scent that's not your traditional kind of like perfumey, powdery floral, you want something that feels really like grown up, really high end. Oh, that is beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. So, Rose of No Man's Land. Oh my goodness me. I need to look up what notes are actually in this, because I always love seeing the actual like undertones of the fragrance. So it says here we've got top notes of pink pepper, Turkish rose petals, heart notes of raspberry blossom, Turkish rose absolute, and base notes of papyrus and white amber. I feel like the amber is what makes it like a really rich, deep scent, and then obviously those rose scents over the top. Oh, I cannot tell you how beautiful that is. If ever you pass a Buy Radio store, you need to pop in and give this a little sniff test, because that is just, oh, that is so beautiful. I cannot stop smelling it. And I feel like this little travel size would just be such a lovely little like stocking filler if you're trying to like introduce someone to a new fragrance. I think that is so lovely. Obviously the full size would be such an incredible gift to receive under the tree, but if you just want something that's maybe a little bit smaller, a little bit more of like a stocking filler type gift, I feel like that is so lovely. So I'll find it online and leave it linked down below. But oh my goodness me, I feel like that's such a gorgeous introduction to the brand Byredo. It is safe to say I'm impressed. That is such a beautiful fragrance. Right, Alexa has just informed me it's time for the crumble to come out, and oh my goodness me, oh, that's literally just steamed up the camera. Oh, that looks incredible. She is bubbling away. We've had a little bit of strawberry leakage, which is normal, it's inevitable, that's absolutely fine, but oh wow, that looks so good. The man, the myth, the legend, Alexander James is here for a taste test. I'm literally looking at your eyes and I can just see that you're just waiting. You're like a dog waiting for me to say, yep, go, you can have your treat.
Well, you shouldn't have put it in front of me when you started the video.
How
You should have like...
cute does this look though, in the little pie dish? I'm so in love with it. So we just let it cool a little bit. And it is taste test time. If there's one person who is a bigger fan of my strawberry and peach crumble than I am, it is Alex. It's his absolute favourite. Are you smelling it?
Smells very nice. The strawberries have like bled through the crumble.
You're
really
taking
nice,
like
yeah.
golden retriever fiance to a whole new level right now. Right, okay, taste test.
Can I actually?
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Oh my god.
Where
Oh,
we
wait,
go? I'm
hang
going
on,
this corner.
hang on. There's a bit of peach on this side.
Which is your favourite bit of it, the peach or the strawberry?
I think they both work well, but I think the peach is definitely my favourite.
Okay, I'm going from this side. I feel like for me the crumble is just the best part. It might
Oh
still be
yeah,
a
it's
wee bit
just
hot.
sugar.
Oh my. Oh my goodness me. If I do say so myself, I think that is one of the best strawberry and peach crumbles I have done. This is like an out-of-body experience.
Don't ruin my experience. I'm enjoying it. It's very nice.
Yeah?
I think this could... Hang on, let me...
I actually left the strawberries a little bit bigger this time. Often I'll chop them up a bit smaller.
I was thinking that.
And I feel like when you chop them up a bit smaller, they disintegrate a bit more. So I tried to kind of, I'm actually salivating as I'm talking to you because I want another piece. I tried to keep them a bit bigger this time.
It's very good. Very good.
I think Alex is a fan.
That's very good.
Good.
It's very nice.
Well, I think it is safe to say that Alexander James has given his stamp of approval. That is such a good one to do if you are going around anybody's for Christmas, they're hosting you, or if you're a host yourself, because obviously you can prepare it, do it in advance, and then leave it on the side to cool. So I think I'm going to leave this vlog here, because I think the rest of the evening is basically us just going to be stuffing our face with strawberry and peach crumble.
Agreed.
I'm not mad about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you tomorrow for another day. Oh, we've got a very exciting day tomorrow, actually. I'm heading into London, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 9 of Vlogmas. Bye!